She's known as a fixture in Southport, and she's now hanging up her keys. Mary-Strickland, the woman who built the North Carolina Maritime Museum at Southport from the ground up, is retiring. I met with Mary to talk about her career and what she plans to do next. It's the big story at 11.
You can turn it too. There you go. See if you can see anything up there.
For 30 years, Mary Strickland has lived and breathed the North Carolina Maritime Museum at Southport.
It was her and her husband Wayne who built exhibits and put in lighting and raised money and knocked on doors and made friends with everyone, and to show them how important our maritime history and culture is.
In the late 1980s, Mary, her husband, and a group of stakeholders hoped to bring the economy back to Southport, so they built a museum from the ground up.
We opened our doors in 1992. A small museum. No one paid. We were all volunteers. We did the work ourselves. We did all of the collecting, the researching, the recording, the teaching.
It all started with 12 exhibits made out of items collected from people across the city.
We started to go door to door to see what people had under their front porch and out in the garage.
And since then, it's turned into much, much more. Her work bringing so many across the state so much joy. It's something she says would not be possible without the community.
It's the people of the town that have made this happen, and of the whole community and the county too. They supported us when it looked like a no-go all along the way.
Even during the hard times, Mary never gave up, and the museum is not the only thing she's accomplished.
She's done so much for the community. She's started the rescue squad. She worked with the airport to build an airport in the area. She was an alderman for the city. She had a dream to have a museum, and she did it.
Mary retires Saturday and says the first thing she plans to do is
loving my freedom.
Mary plans to volunteer at the museum in the future. As for her replacement, that's in the state's hands now. And get this, Southport's mayor is declaring tomorrow Mary Strickland Day in honor of her retirement. Congrats.